since the dawn of democracy, and there are 30,000 more candidates participating in this 1 November than there were in the 2016 local government elections. To talk more about this, I Sy Mamabolo, the Chief Electoral Commissioner of the Electoral Commission of South Africa. He launched the IEC's Results Operations Centre, or the ROC Centre, on Tuesday and is here now to give us an update on the state of readiness ahead of the polls. Mr. Mamabolo, very good evening to you. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Good afternoon and greetings to your viewers, SABC.
So you've just heard Eskom say that they've suspended load shedding. Firstly, I'm just curious, does this impact your state of readiness? Is it a sigh of relief for you in terms of process and procedure? And where are you with that?
Well, these are welcome news, welcome developments, because of course, when there's load shedding, it does impact on our operations. For us to finalize the logistical picking and packing per voting station, we do it on a computer through a particular application. So those applications are not available when we have load shedding. So this is a very welcome development. And we are happy because in our interactions with Eskom, they had always committed that they will try all within their power to ensure that in the days leading to election and days post-election, they'll endeavor not to have a load shedding.
Okay, I need to ask this question, Mr. Mamabolo, given the fact that this election is different in that it also is heavily reliant on digital than it has been in previous years because of the considerations of COVID-19. Should the IEC fail to hold up its line of commitment, especially as it says the load shedding has been completely out of its control, some of these breakdowns have been unforeseen, how could that possibly impact you, and could that compromise the credibility of the vote?
Not at all. I don't think so. It does impair the speed at which we work and the efficiency at which we work, but I don't think it is so gross as to undermine the credibility of the process.
Just bar the technical glitches, I mean, you had that in terms of the voter portal. You apologize for the glitches there. Looking at the fact that you'd gone to the Concord to seek a postponement, do you now feel that there is no need, or there was no need to have gone ahead and done that, given the fact that you're saying you're ready and you're up to the task?
Well, we've moved. We've moved beyond the point where we sought a postponement. Once the Constitutional Court has spoken, there was no point really in analyzing whether things could have been this way or the other way. It's been a difficult 42 days, that we can say. Our colleagues have not had enough sleep in those 42 days. And we want to finalize the next few days so that people can take off and go and rest. We will do so once the election results are out, of course.
You had problems with your VMD systems at some point, and I realize that you are doing all that you can, but is everything in place? Voter material, are you sure that you have enough backup? Because as much as you say it slows down your processes, we know that a delayed process could also be seen as one that is compromising the democratic right of South Africans, universal suffrage. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, the VMDs have been prepared. They've been tested. Last week, Friday, we had a national dry run, and we are happy with the fact that all our staff participated in the dry run, and they should work well starting from tomorrow into Monday. But of course, the ballot papers will be at the voting station, the voters' roll will be at the station, PPE will be at the station, staff will be at the station on time. So the process will go ahead.
Okay.
There is no thing that at this stage we can say ought to be done, which is not done.
All right.
We have done all that we needed to do to give South Africans an opportunity to cast their ballots.
Final question, Mr. Mamabolo. In numbers, the latest eligible voters, how many are they? How many councillors are they set to elect, including how many municipalities and metros? If you can just give us those quick digits.
The total number of eligible voters, 26.2 million. And these 26.2 million South Africans are registered in 23,148 voting stations. We will be electing 257 municipal councils, of which eight are metros, 205 local councils, and 44 district councils.
All right, thank you.
So there's in terms of wards, 4,468 different wards that have been delimited.
All right, thank you so much for your time, Mr. Mamabolo. Mamabolo is the IEC's Chief Electoral Officer, and you may have seen there in the background the ROC Centre, the Results Election Centre that was recently launched. Now, President